2025 Mercedes-Benz GLE 53 AMG. That is a mouthful, but we have it for sale on our lot. It's got right over 1,000 miles, certified pre-owned. It's going to be sitting at $82,991. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about are these wheels. So the wheels, the pattern on it is pretty all right. It's riding on 20s, but you've got some beefy sidewall right there to hook up so you can shut up other people with other smaller SUVs. Front end of the car obviously looks great. I love the way that AMG always does kind of these wider inlets here, and the lighting on Mercedes-Benz always looks absolutely excellent. Got some nice chrome delete there at the top. And to kind of give you an idea of how big this car is, I would say you're probably looking at roughly like Mazda CX-70 size, or maybe like a Cadillac XT5 would be a better idea. So you've got 2 rows. Let's go ahead and open up the back here. And plenty of storage space in the back here. I'd say you could probably get some golf clubs if you put them this way sideways. Comes with a privacy cover right there, obviously. And you can always fold down. The second row does not look like it's power fold on the back. But this car has an absolutely amazing interior. So as you can see, we've got orange insets with kind of like a suede right there for with the leather up top here. And then this Mercedes-Benz comes with this really great accent lighting. Really love what they do here, along with an upgraded sound package. But let's go sit in the driver's seat. Now, this is where it's at. So you've got kind of a suede wrapped wheel here as well. And you've got this awesome looking digital dash. Let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit so I can actually see RPM, speed, and everything. All these newer styled Mercedes-Benz come with this really great looking digital dash. Looks really nice. Okay, so most of your climate controls are right here, which is really great. I love it when stuff is just easy to get to, and it has a very nice tactile feel to it. I really like the way that Mercedes-Benz is doing these vent layouts. I think it looks excellent. And of course, you can interact with the screen and everything right here instead of having to, actually reach up and touch, which I'm always a big fan of. So we can just go home and then go to radio, click right there, and then boom, you've got your radio. Volume control can be done right here, and then you have your different driving modes right here as well. Steering wheel, very easy to get around. It's pretty easy and intuitive to figure out what you're looking at. Right here, you've got your different drive modes, which let's see. Yep, okay, so if I just turn it, now I'm in sport. I'm gonna turn it back to comfort, and then you also get a readout on the dash right there. I've got the seat heater on, and I always have liked how Mercedes-Benz has done all of the seat adjustments right up here. I think that's super smart. And the nice window controls are done right here as well. One of the things I think Mercedes-Benz does absolutely amazing is this ambient lighting system. When this thing is driving at night, it looks absolutely incredible. You just feel like you are driving in something luxurious, and at an $83,000 price point, it is luxury. It is. Up top here, you've got a full pano sunroof as well, but we didn't come here just to take a look at the inside or the outside. Let's go ahead, take this thing for a drive, and see how it does. Going to be switching camera angles here shortly. So just leaving the parking lot here in comfort mode, and I want to see how this thing drives just in comfort. But I can already tell you I'm absolutely loving this suede steering wheel with a flat bottom. You've got nice little AMG accents right here, and again, everything just feels very premium. One of the things I've always really enjoyed about Mercedes-Benz as well is your drive select is right here. Once you get used to it, super intuitive. Tap down for drive, up for reverse. Pretty easy to do. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for a little extra sunlight so you can see this beautiful face. Now I'm seeing a power and a charge meter down at the bottom here, so This must be some sort of like light hybrid system. Not super familiar with these models, kind of a Cadillac guy myself. But we just have partial throttle getting onto the highway here. Set it at 70. Let's get this baby warmed up. So I've got CarPlay enabled here on the screen, and man, this screen just looks absolutely gorgeous. Very nice high-res screen, very easy to select something, swipe from different screens. All of that is very easy to do. So far, what I'm noticing driving on the highway is, one, it's quiet, and two, rides really, really nicely. I'd say it's a little bit stiffer than some of the Cadillacs that I've driven so far, but it's an AMG model, so that's kind of what I expect, right? Okay, so one of the things that I just did really quick was I wanted to change my display so that I could see some more of the temperatures and everything like that, so I know when I can, you know, have a little bit of fun with the car and everything like that. And personally, I think this display is just doing a little bit too much. It's very red, and there's a lot of stuff going on, but I can very easily see what my temperatures are. I can see what my oil temp is, and I like that. I like that it's very easy to see what's going on, and it was super easy to get to. You just hit home, and then hit display, swipe over, boom. I've got the display that I want and need right now. I do have to say this got up to temperature really, really quickly, which is great because it's kind of a colder day today. We're sitting around 20-something degrees Fahrenheit, and engine oil temp is already up to 162, which is, you know, fine. And then coolant temp is already up to 196. So obviously I'm not going to get super hard with it because engine tranny temp is not quite there yet. But it was nice that it got warmed up pretty quickly. Real quick, I'm going to talk about the comfort of the seats. So just first impressions, super quick, is that I'm a little bit of a bigger guy. I'm sitting around 200 and high 250s, weight-wise, 5'9" height. And the bolsters on the side of the seat, they're not uncomfortable, but I can definitely feel them there. I wouldn't say it's bad, but if you were on a long drive and you have, you know, bigger thighs and stuff like that, like I do, might feel a little cramped after a bit, but it's definitely not bad. Okay, so I'm at a point right now where it's a little bit higher speed limit, so I'm gonna go ahead and slow down here. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a little throttle and see how she does. So I'm at 60. Okay, so gave it a little bit of throttle, and I'm in comfort mode, so, you know, it wasn't immediate. It was kind of like slowly went into it, turbo spooled up. Didn't do a bad job, but it definitely wasn't like throw me in the back of my seat, holy crap, we've got a ton of power here type of deal, but it's definitely not bad. I believe this car is powered by a 3-liter inline 6, is it turbo or bi-turbo engine? I'll put the correct specs down here below, but wasn't bad, and definitely a fan of V6 turbos. Like, they can be a lot of fun. All right, so we're at a stop here. Gonna go ahead and see what it's like. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, that was a lot more fun. a lot more low-end grunt there. Gonna go ahead and turn back onto the highway here. Oh yeah. Oh, what a great exhaust note too. Okay, that's up to speed. Man, that sounded great. And I'm not even in Sport Plus mode or Sport mode or anything like that. That was just comfort. But I imagine, you know, the exhaust valves opened up. We got a taste of what it sounds like in Sport Plus mode. All right, so gonna put it in Sport Plus mode now. Oh yeah. That's that woke it up. That woke it up. Man, what a great exhaust note. That sounded great. Had a little trouble hooking up there for just a second, but wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and see how these paddle shifters feel. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Great shifting noise. Let's go ahead and shift her down again. Do we get burbles? Yep. Yeah, that's good enough. That's if you are looking for a daily drivable, fun, great sounding car, man, this would not be a bad choice at all. Let's go ahead and kick down a couple of gears here. Oh, that's sitting at 4,700 RPMs, rolling into it. Yep. That sounds great. That really does sound good. Man, the cabin noise, I don't know if the microphone's gonna pick up on it, but the cabin noise sounds way, way better, as you would expect on Sport Plus mode, but very well done. Yep, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back into comfort mode before I get myself into trouble here, because that you could get carried away with pretty quickly. I do have to say though, this thing grips awesome. I have not even felt the tail end waggle at all. It just hooks, goes. Don't know if I would say it's quite as good as the obviously superior Quattro system, but it really does just feel like it just grips, goes. No drama or anything like that. Now, of course, I still have traction control on, so if I were to turn that off, who knows? I'm gonna dial it back one notch here to sport and see what that does. Okay, so taking off from that first light right back there in sport mode, that's a really nice balance of power, noise, but daily drivable. The transmission, it feels like it's toned down just a little bit, and but the engine noise is kind of still there. You kind of still get the same power, it feels like there's not really much of a delay. And speaking of things that sound good, the speaker system in this sounds pretty all right. I think I might need to mess with the EQ here a little bit here, because it sounds like the sound is very like down low and forward, but bass wise, mids sounds pretty good. All right, guys, so that pretty much does it for this review of the walk-around / first impressions of this 25 Mercedes-Benz GLE 53 AMG. Whew, that's a lot. Very, very impressed with it. Very fun car. If you are looking for new, used Mercedes-Benz, Cadillac, or BMW, would love to help you out. Contact me. Phone number is going to be below. You can also contact me at my email, which will also be below in the description. Let me know. Talk to you later.